Good day, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Um, Today, I'm just going to briefly be talking about multiple streams of income and the importance of having multiple streams of income. I am not wealthy, but I am trying to put some things into place to make that come to fruition. All right. And the earlier you start, the better. I did make a video about 2 years ago that talks about multiple streams of income and different things that you can do. And I'm just going to briefly go over it right now in this live. I'm going to try to actually attach that video to the end of this so you all can go back and watch that as well. But just right quick, first and foremost, there's no shame in having a 9 to 5. A 9 to 5, if you have one, should be your bread and butter. Okay, that is what's going to allow you to do all of the other things that you want to do and invest in all the other things that you want to do, because that's going to be your security. So there's no shame in that. Most people have a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that and all the benefits that come with it. Number two, because YouTube is so popular right now, YouTube, if you don't have one, it's not hard to do. All you have to do is just get started and be consistent, because there are people on here, like I said before, becoming millionaires, making money without having to do much at all. They're coming on, making a few minute video or sitting for an hour or so talking to people live, engaging, and you have that income being made every month. People are watching it over and over, so it's like a repetitive cycle of income coming in. Hey, Martines, how are you today? Next is trade lines. I have been doing trade lines for quite a while and credit repair, but if you get heavily into it, you can make thousands of dollars off of trade lines a year. All right, I've seen it happen. Credit repair is a big thing right now, especially with people, losing homes. Things are not going so well. People need their credit repaired so that they can buy homes, buy cars, or whatever else they want to do. They want to clean up their credit. So if that's something you're familiar with, it's not hard to learn. And also offering trade lines, if that's something you're interested in as well. Next, huge, because people are always going to need a place to stay, is rental income. Okay, I know real estate is really high right now, but if you can get your foot in the door any kind of way that you can, buying a duplex, a multiplex, or whatever, a single family home, all of those things can turn into all types of rental income and passive income. You can make a single family home into a group home. You can make it into a halfway house. You can make it into an assisted living facility. There are all types of things you can do when it comes to real estate. So don't sleep on it. All right. Also, goes without saying, you need to save some money. Even if it's not earning a whole lot, just save some cash to have on hand to handle those unexpected expenses. Okay. And the next thing goes without saying as well, is invest. If you have a job, you need to contribute to your 401k, especially if they're matching. Even if they're not matching your 401k, do it if you can. If not, just your own personal IRA or something to invest in. The market is actually pretty decent right now. Bitcoin is going up. This is not investment advice. Do your own research. I'm just giving you some ideas, and these are things that I actually do and invest in. Okay. Not that I necessarily believe in it, but I just see how things are going, and I just, hey, why not? Next is being a mobile notary. I am a notary, and but I don't actively do it mobilely, but it is an option. All right, so I'm giving you all some things I actually do and some options. So mobile notary is a pretty easy one. It doesn't take a whole lot to become a notary. It's a one-day class. You'll spend probably less than $250 becoming a notary, and then after that you have to get your stamp and your book and all of that, but it's a possibility. All right, now those are all things that I actually do. The things that I just listed are things I actually do and I actually have under my belt. Now I'm going to go into some things that I'm thinking about doing to get some passive income and other multiple streams of income. And I'm probably going to be doing some of them really soon. So let me go read your comments before I go into the things that I'm going to be doing soon, or some other options for multiple streams of income. Hey, Thanks for asking, Martins. Hi, Laxman. How are you? Arnob. Let's see. Laxman, hey again. You committed a crime. Why, Epic? Why are you committing crimes, babe? No need for that. I have this thought, a lot of criminals are very, very smart and intelligent. And I'm like, why don't they use that that intelligence to do good and positive things to make the same money? But I guess, it's quicker money. But anyway, let's see. Jackie, hi from Tunisia. Hey. All right. Let's see if I'm pronouncing this right. Camohello. Camohello. I'm from the United States, Camohello. But yeah, going into some of the other multiple streams of income ideas is writing a book. Writing a book is really easy nowadays. You have Amazon that can distribute it for you. You have AI that can actually write it for you. So that is definitely something that I am going to be doing in the future. I'm not going to say near future because I keep pushing it back, but in the future is something I really would like to do, is write a book or two. Life coaching is something that I'm really interested in as well. That could be a great stream of income because people need to hear from other people that have similar life experiences. Some people just need a little guide or a push in the right direction. So that could be a great source of income. Hey, Jahish from Kenya. Hey. Another thing that's kind of similar to life coaching is speaking engagements. So based on just my experience, I could do speaking engagements on child loss, divorce, remarriage, child age gaps, because I have children that are 20 years apart. I could talk about being an older parent, because I became an older parent in my 40s twice. And they're just, whatever your life experience is, somebody wants and needs to hear about it. So, public speaking engagements is something that you could look into. It's something that I'm going to look into as well. If you're one that's afraid of public speaking, I would suggest starting a YouTube page, because doing YouTube, especially YouTube lives, is a huge help in helping you get over the fear of speaking to people, even though you're not face to face. But just knowing that you're going to be facing the public and people are going to be offering their opinions about you and their suggestions, it's still very similar to actually physically doing public speaking. So it's a good start if you are afraid of public speaking. Another thing we can do for another stream of income is open an online store. There are tons and tons of different companies and businesses that will help you and assist you in opening up a online store. And you have things like Alibaba and Temu, where you can buy really cheap products and you can resell it. So there are tons and tons of options out there, and it's actually something that I'm thinking about as well. A laundromat is another passive sort of income. You just have to set it up, and after that it kind of runs itself. You don't physically have to be there necessarily. You might want to have somebody there to manage it, but overall you don't have to be there. And my family did own a laundromat, so I'm a little familiar with it, and it's just something that's always in the back of my mind of, hey, one day I might actually do that. And again, I should say. And the other thing is, let's see, I wrote these ideas down. Vending machines. Vending machines is something that's a thought as well for another source of income. So you just want to look at places that don't have a vending machine and but has a lot of foot traffic, and that might be a good spot to just slap a vending machine. I see vending machines for sale all the time on Facebook Marketplace. So they're not hard to come by. You just have to go to Costco's or Sam's or something and restock it, and hey, your money seems to just flow. You just got to go pick it up, restock it, and it goes in a little cycle just like that. Another thing is AI is really huge right now. You can't get away from AI. That's the way of the world. That's the way that it's going. And I see a lot of people creating like coloring books with AI, like on Canva, and they're creating books as well, and they're creating whole TV shows and series, with AI. So if you can get familiar with AI, which is something I plan to do because I don't want to be left behind any more than I already am, then you can start creating all types of things with AI. And I actually saw a little bit of uproar lately because there's a film company that produced a whole movie with AI. Like there's no real human in the movie. The star of the movie is an AI character, and a lot of actors got really upset about that, because if AI starts to take over the entertainment business like that, a lot of things are going to fall. I mean, Hollywood is going to fall. I mean, there won't be any, massive filmmaking industries anymore if AI is doing it all. And last but not least, this is something on my list to do. Open a farm. uh I want to open a farm for two reasons. I wanted to live on, so it's going to be my home, but I also want to use it as a source of income, to grow whatever crops, to raise animals, to use it as some sort of like a facility for people to have events, or an events facility as well. So in North Carolina, a farm or an income producing farm is considered 10 acres or more. So in the near future, that is something that I'm really looking into, to create multiple sources of income. So whatever you invest in, see how many ways you can get money out of it. And a farm is endless sources of income. So those are some different ways you can get some multiple streams of income. If you all have anything to add, something I missed, something I should think about, something that you're already doing that's a good source of income, let me know. Drop it here, and let me know what you think about this video. Did I miss anything? Is it something that I said that you didn't even think about that you might consider to bring you some more income? So that's it for today. I'm just going to go and read the rest of these comments. Let's see. All right, Allie. Okay, so you want, all right, you want cars, you want money, and a hot girl. Hey, whatever your goals are, go for it. All right, Epic. Might be confused about, but you became a Muslim. Has nothing to do with my life. All right, yes. Let's see. Let me help you out, since you think that this live isn't helpful to you. All right, I'll help you out. So your comment is gone. There you go. Yes. Hey, let's see. Shubham. Hi, Shubham. How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Yes, Builder Melon. Hey there. Thank you all for joining. Let's see. Fine. I'm doing well, thank you. It is a.m. here. It is 8:40 a.m. here. But thank you all for joining the live. I hope it was helpful.